Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you feel stuck and unmotivated, unable to move forward? This feeling of stagnation, of being bogged down in quicksand, is a common experience. It's like you're running on a treadmill, exerting effort, but going nowhere. It's a frustrating feeling that isn't limited to any one area of life. It can seep into our personal lives, our careers, our passions, and even our most cherished relationships. This feeling of being stuck, of lacking motivation, is all too human. It's not a personal failing, but a universal experience. We all have moments, days, or even weeks where we feel as if we're just spinning our wheels. The good news is, this feeling of stagnation is not a life sentence. It's a hurdle, a challenge to overcome. You're not alone in this, and there are ways to find inspiration and get unstuck. So let's explore how we can tackle this together. To overcome this feeling, first, we need to understand what's causing it. So let's take a closer look at the potential causes. It could be burnout. Burnout can occur when you've been pushing yourself too hard for too long. This might be at work, at school, or even in your personal life. When you're burnt out, everything can feel overwhelming, and it can be tough to find the motivation to keep going. Fear of failure is another common root cause. It's a universal human experience. We've all been there, doubting our abilities, worrying about what might happen if we fail. This fear can be paralyzing, making it hard to take the steps necessary to move forward. Lack of self-confidence is yet another factor that can lead to feeling stuck. If you don't believe in yourself, it's hard to find the inspiration to tackle the challenges that come your way. And then there's the overwhelming workload. When you're buried under a mountain of tasks, it's easy to feel like you're stuck in the mud, unable to move forward. Understanding the cause of your feelings is not about blaming yourself, it's about developing self-awareness. It's about understanding what's going on inside you so that you can address it. It's about being kind to yourself and acknowledging that it's okay to feel stuck sometimes. We all do. But remember, recognizing the problem is just the first step. Once you've identified the root cause, you can start to work on solutions. You can start to take steps to address the burnout, to confront the fear of failure, to build your self-confidence, or to manage the workload. In fact, by listening to this, you've already taken the first step. You're acknowledging that you're feeling stuck, and you're seeking out ways to overcome it. That takes courage. It takes strength, and it's something to be proud of. By recognizing the root cause, you've taken the first step toward finding inspiration again. Your environment has a big influence on your mindset, so how can we make it more inspiring? One effective strategy is to declutter your physical space. A clean and organized environment can reduce stress levels, boost productivity, and foster a sense of calm and tranquility. Envision your workspace or home as a sanctuary, a place where you can freely express yourself and focus on your goals without the distraction of clutter. Spending time in nature is another wonderful way to foster positivity. The beauty of the natural world has a unique way of sparking creativity and inspiration. Whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the mountains, or simply watching the sunrise, nature has a knack for clearing the mind and rejuvenating the spirit. It's also important to surround yourself with positive people. The energy of those around you can significantly impact your own. Seek out those who lift you up, challenge you, and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. Their positivity can rub off on you, boosting your mood and perspective. Lastly, consuming uplifting content can help create a positive environment. Read books that inspire you, listen to music that moves you, watch films that challenge your thinking. These forms of media can have a profound impact on your mood and outlook. Remember, an inspiring environment can be a powerful catalyst for change. Scene script. Sometimes all it takes to feel inspired is a shift in perspective. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror. What you see is a reflection, a one-dimensional perspective of yourself. Now, consider what happens when you change the angle of the mirror. You see a different side, a new dimension, a fresh perspective. That's the power of changing your point of view. When we're stuck, our minds often become fixated on our failures, our shortcomings, our disappointments. But what if we choose to learn from these experiences instead of dwelling on them? Every failure is a lesson in disguise, a stepping stone to success. Embrace them. They are your teachers, your guides, showing you what not to do, highlighting areas where you can grow, innovate, and improve. Life will always throw challenges at us. It's an inevitable part of our journey. But how we perceive these challenges, how we decide to tackle them, that's entirely up to us. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, let's see them as opportunities for growth, as chances to test our resilience, to stretch our capabilities, to uncover our potential. In the grand scheme of things, perspective is everything. It's the lens through which we view our world. It has the power to transform the mundane into the magical, the ordinary into the extraordinary, the impossible into the possible. Remember, a change in perspective can change everything. Let's explore some healthy habits that can help ignite inspiration. First off, regular exercise. This isn't just about staying fit or losing weight. Exercise is a powerful tool for clearing the mind and sparking creativity. When you're physically active, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that can give you a fresh perspective and a burst of energy. Whether it's a brisk walk around the block or a high-intensity interval training session, exercise can be your ticket to a renewed sense of inspiration. Next, let's talk about sleep. Adequate sleep is non-negotiable if you want to feel inspired. It's during sleep that your brain processes and consolidates the day's experiences and ideas. If you're skimping on sleep, you're depriving your brain of this crucial processing time. So make sure you're getting those 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. You might just wake up with a brilliant idea. Mindful meditation is another habit that can stoke the fires of inspiration. By focusing on your breath, you can quiet the noise in your mind, making space for new ideas to emerge. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can have profound effects on your mental clarity and creative thinking. Journaling is another great habit for inspiration. It's a safe space where you can express your thoughts, feelings, and ideas without judgment. You never know when a casual jotting down of thoughts might lead to an epiphany. Lastly, don't forget to take regular breaks for relaxation. It might seem counterintuitive, but stepping away from your work can actually boost your productivity and creativity. So take a break, stretch, breathe, listen to some music, or just do nothing for a while. Incorporating these habits into your routine can help you find inspiration even in the most mundane moments. And remember, inspiration isn't something that just happens, it's something you cultivate, something you work for. So start today, start now. Build these habits into your life and watch as inspiration begins to flow. Now that we've equipped ourselves with the right mindset and habits, it's time to take action. Taking action is the vehicle that propels our dreams from the realm of thought into the world of reality. But how do we navigate this journey? It starts with setting realistic goals. Goals are our guiding stars. They give us direction and purpose. However, they need to be achievable. There's a vast difference between dreaming of flying to the moon and becoming a better version of oneself. The latter is a realistic goal. It's something within our control, and with the right effort, it can be achieved. Now, having a goal is one thing, but moving towards it is another. This is where we introduce the concept of small steps. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be. It takes time, effort, and consistent small steps. The idea is to break your larger goal into smaller, manageable tasks that you can tackle one at a time. This way, the enormity of the task won't overwhelm you, and you'll find it easier to stay motivated. As you make progress, remember to celebrate your small victories. These celebrations serve as affirmations of your progress and fuel your motivation. They make the journey enjoyable and not just the destination. Whether it's completing a chapter of the book you're writing or sticking to your exercise routine for a week, celebrate these victories. They are proof that you're moving in the right direction. However, the path to achieving your goals will not always be smooth. There will be setbacks and obstacles, but remember, persistence is key. The difference between success and failure often lies in giving up or pushing through. Stay committed to your goals, adapt when necessary, and keep moving forward. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so take that step today. Set your goals, break them down into smaller tasks, celebrate your progress, and stay persistent. The world is waiting for the wonderful things you're about to achieve. Let's quickly summarize what we've learned today. It begins with understanding the root cause of your stagnation. Then you need to cultivate a positive environment and change your perspective. Developing healthy habits is crucial. And finally, taking action is what truly sparks inspiration. It's not always easy, but remember, every step you take is a move forward. So the next time you feel stuck or unmotivated, remember these steps and find your way back to inspiration.